How you guys doing? My name's Alvin Rogers, and I'm going to be your teacher for saxophone, tenor saxophone, and I'm looking forward to it. I want to just talk about what I just did earlier. I took to Oleo. Oleo is a tune by Sonny Rollins, and ba beep ba beep beep ba 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 doo ba dee ba doo boo ba beep ba beep ba ba doo ba boo ba ba da ba da ba. So we took that's a standard tune, that any jam session you go to, they're gonna be playing that tune. But what I did was I took it and I outlined it. I took all the chord changes and kind of outlined the changes. And that's something that technique we're going to be working on is taking a tune, outlining it. Like for example, do ba da ba 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 da beep, boo da ba 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 da beep. So I'm taking the chord changes and I'm playing bass. I start on the root. I go up to the second, and I go up to the third, and then I go to the fifth. And that's kind of how you outline that. And you can come down too. You can start on the fifth, and then work your way down to the root that way as well. But that's the idea. The reason we want to do that is because we want to be able to master the changes. Mainly because when we're on stage, we want to make sure we don't lose our place and we know where we're at. That's one of the biggest problems that a lot of players have is that when they're soloing, they really don't know the changes. And when you don't know the changes, you're not going to have the best experience with playing. When you know the changes, it's a lot more fun because you know where you're at and you can do a lot more. Another thing is the reason we outline is because that's going to give us a good ear. You keep playing those outlines, all of a sudden your ear is so keen, and when a change comes up, like you already know it's coming before it even comes, before the piano player or the bass player plays a note, you're already ready for it. So that's another reason why you want to outline. You want to be able to have a good hearing. We're going to go over a lot of things. We're going to go over all the scales, the major, minors, Dorian, diminish, how all those things how they hook up together because they all work together. But we take our time with that. And, another thing I want to stress is the long tone. Playing long tones, that's going to really, really help you with your sound. You want to be able to do that. What I mean is you just take a note and play as long as you can. Always start low. And you hold them out as long as you can. And the more you do that, the more control you're going to have. So that's a big part of the process that we're going to be utilizing here. We take our time with this, as I said. It's not something that we rush through, but you can go as far as you want because you have the cloud account. And if you want to keep going, I'll just keep giving you more stuff, But my method is what they call cognitive learning. I've been a professor at FIT for about 15 years. I teach technology and all that kind of stuff. But I also have a background in what they call cognitive learning. In other words, cognitive learning is when you take the learning and you wrap it around each individual separately. In other words, you find the best method that will aid the learning, their personality, what they want, and you try to wrap all the learning around that. I really like teaching that way. Also, it produces a lot of optimal outcomes because, well, when you're happy and people are teaching you based on who you are, it's easier for you to learn. For example, if you want to learn hip hop instead of jazz, we'll focus on hip hop music. which I also have a background in that. Back in the day, I used to play with Common and them on, the rapper Common. I got a chance to appear on one of his albums. Back in the day, I used to be a clothing designer, and one of the things that gave me access to was music, because people wearing my products and they were inviting me to more things, and I was getting more gigs, so I like that a lot. But I want you to know that one of the things that we're going to benefit from is me. I took a lot of lessons with Barry Harris, the legendary piano player. A lot of saxophone players here in New York have done that, and he really knows jazz. He's the god of jazz, basically. And so I bring all the theoretical approach that I learned from him to you, which is going to help you tremendously as well. I look forward to teaching you. We will take our time, but we will do a systematic approach toward music. That way you can get a lot out of it. Instead of just playing around, we're going to have a systematic approach toward the music. That way your progress can be something that you can look forward to. Anyway, my name's Alvin again. I look forward. I can't wait to meet you. I have a great day.